title fight. It is 5 rounds in the light welterweight division. First off, starting out in the blue corner, he comes to us today wearing red shorts trimmed in yellow, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 141 pounds, representing 8 limbs Muay Thai. He brings a 6-4 record to the ring, fighting out of Sacramento, California. Please welcome Joseph Viduya. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to us today wearing brown shorts trimmed in black. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 140.6 pounds, representing Rise Combat Sports. He brings a 3-4 record to the ring, fighting out of San Francisco, California. Please welcome Gabe Decena. Your referee crew, Michael Regan.
Now again, I believe Viduya a bit younger than Gabe, but he's not that young.
Right.
He's physically matured and highly skilled and been battle tested. So hats off to his management team and coach, stepping him up at the right time in his career.
Yeah.
He's not too young, and it's not uncommon to see these younger fighters. Now, I'm not sure, I don't see it on the tail of the tape, but I'm guessing Joseph is about 20 years old.
Yeah. He looks about that much.
But again, been training a long time, and at 20, he's physically and mentally mature.
Yeah.
And he's the more experienced Nak Muay in the ring tonight.
Yeah, he has 12 PMTs and MDLs.
Oh, yeah.
So
busy and about that action, not wasting any time, not wasting any parts of his life. He's fully committed to being a Nak Muay and going as far as he can.
Right.
Joseph's one of those talents. I really feel like if he went to Thailand, he would adapt and do very well on the circuit out there. Not that Gabe can't do the same thing, but at his age, what he's already done and so young,
could really soak it in.
He's right at the start. What could happen? He goes over there for 5 years.
Right.
You saw Capurro within a few years get 30 or 40 fights over there.
Yeah, and he was already aged up at the point, right?
Yes, yes, in his mid and late 30s. But you see him not messing around, that full committed approach, and Viduya's been doing that just here. Again, this is in the 142-pound division, stacked division here in this region of the country. And here we go.
And of course, this title bout is brought to you by Singha Beer. How do we stay up so late to call these fights? Well, Singha Beer, #1 beer of Thailand.
Round one, matching gloves in this fight. Title on the line.
Low kick from Gabe. Ran him into the knee. Good job by Viduya.
Viduya, wide stance for a Thai boxer. Looks to take that low kick. Answers back. Inside low kicks. Knocks Viduya out of position. Chops back with his own. Whips the kick upstairs. Gabe steps away. They're filling each other out, looking for reactions.
Gabe pulling away just out of range to get away from that low kick.
Viduya with the sneaky jab. And I've seen him with this weapon before. His left jab is one of his best weapons. Don't sleep on the jab.
Viduya narrowing his stance now. See if he stays with it. Oh, big
right side open. Kick. Downstairs with the right hand. Answers back. Upstairs. Nice flow. Boom! Knee enters the clinch. Right hand wobbles Gabe. knee. Knee, 3 knees to the leg. Dominant position. Viduya taking advantage. Presses the neck back. Knee to the body. Knee to the leg again. And you saw that right hand. It took Gabe a moment to find where Viduya was in the ring after getting hit there.
You can see it in the eyes.
Yes, his eyes rolled up and the head snapped back.
Getting away from that hook is Viduya.
Pressure, knee. Gabe on the back foot. Solid first round. Now, it's interesting because in Muay Thai, you know, you got Joseph, he's taller.
Right.
But he's coming forward.
Yeah.
Where you would think it would be the other way around. But if Joseph moves back, it's going to give Gabe as much time and room as he needs to load up his low kick and his big punches. So it's counterintuitive, but Joseph is doing the right thing by keeping the pressure on and then finishing in the clinch, not hitting and then sliding back, but actually going forward and stuffing the shorter, powerful fighter, Gabe.
Yeah, he's displaying the perfect disposition to be able to deploy that kind of tactic too.
You saw the power too in the young Viduya. You know, he's strong, he's grown enough, he can spark you with one of those right hands. Semi-main event for the 142-pound title, Muay Challenge VI.
Left hook by Viduya to do a teep.
Constant flow of movement, not giving Gabe a chance to get back into the exchange there.
Gabe looking for his moment. There it is.
Viduya doing a good job of giving and taking. You know, sometimes you, naked knee catches him on the way in. But in Muay Thai, you got to take damage to give damage sometimes. You know, there, check hook. You know, and it's an educated trade.
And with a physique like that, I wouldn't mind gambling on it. You know.
Viduya very aggressive pressing, taking some punches as he comes through for the knee score. Like, left hook. Catches Gabe on his heels again. Once again, Gabe fighting off the back foot.
Gabe
body kick scores.
Neglecting the idea of kicking right now.
Blood leaks.
Jab right overhand.
Boom, right side scissor.
Kick
nice
catch.
Scramble. Elbow out of the clinch. Blood from the nose of Viduya. Right side, right hand, scrambles out again. Beautiful balance. He's looking confident now. The blood's not bothering him. He's doing what he wants. His round. Right hand answers back. Left side, big kick upstairs. Down he goes.
Now, I'm not going to say Gabe isn't trying. Obviously he is, but something I do want to see him have is a bit of ego to kind of flare his output. Let him, you know, try and get back into this, because as far as I see it, it's 2-zip going to the younger man.
Stylistically, it's tough to say, you know, should he be fighting off the back foot like that? But probably yes, because if he presses forward, Viduya is just going to hit him worse into the clinch. So he's given himself plenty of room and time to swing. And he's obviously caught Joseph. You can see the nose dripping. The corner hasn't stopped it yet. It's still dripping. They need to get cotton up in there. The nose, it's still bleeding. And Viduya steps out. But yeah, Becerra, he needs to look for his payoff shot. He's not going to win on points. He needs to do damage. He needs to pick a spot and try to look to spark Viduya out. Viduya looking to run away from it. and looking extremely dangerous. Any
Right.
one of these shots can knock him out. Oh,
big
spinning elbow.
elbow.
Right back at him. 2 kick. Big
Ooh,
left
big
hook.
left hook.
Right knee. The youngster marches forward, seemingly unfazed by any of the shots.
Gabe just missing the mark.
Big jab. There's that jab. Rocking the head back. Boom. Scramble. Look at the beautiful balance. Out he comes again. Big jab. You see him loading up on it there. He wants to trade. Oh!
Gabe looking to catch and simultaneously hit him with a cross.
Oh! Oh! 3 of those.
Fun little flow. Ooh.
Boom! Oh, big
snaps
jab
his head
comes back from Gabe. He smiles. Viduya likes it. Here he comes.
1-2 hook combination.
Oh! Dang! The kid is on fire. Look at him. Marching. Blood leaks. Unbothered. Check hook. Finds its home. Bang! Right
Big
side.
right
Right hand.
leg.
Left hook. Knee!
Way.
Viduya head position. Knee to the belly. Knee again. 3 of those.
Head deep in the chest. 3 shots right into the midsection of Gabe Decena.
Check hook. Teeth.
Teeth to the chest, and he gets dumped down. Good show, good show.
Viduya really opening up the gap there in round number 3.
Decena did much better that round as far as performance goes. That makes me think, were they going for the 5-round plot of starting in round 3?
Now, how long does Viduya continue to attack with reckless abandon like he has? You know, if he wins this round, does he back off? Does he protect the points, or is he just going to go and go and go the whole round?
Man, he's just
The whole fight.
He's a wild buck, so I wouldn't be shocked either way.
And he's an entertainer. You see, he just loves it. Again, seemingly no fear. And that kind of protects him.
Yeah.
You know,
Because if he's a stagnant
doesn't second guess himself. Here we go, round 4. Gabe winks. He knows he's in there with the tiger. Viduya, right leg, left hook, jab, and then that right knee on the way in. He's got a few really special, powerful weapons that he knows how to use, like that.
Yeah.
That fake right leg, left jab, that is money. Bang, there it is again. Inside low kick off of it. Bang,
He's just
downstairs.
stemming
Boom,
off all
upstairs.
of his
Funnel.
classic
Ding,
hits
right
right
knee.
now.
Yes. Viduya working his system here tonight. Fake step back, left jab. Boom.
Good thought by Gabe to try and cut the root there.
You see the stance. You see the rhythm in the fighter's legs. We were commenting earlier in the night on the fatigue and the body language. These guys don't have that. Oh, big knee catches him on the eyebrow. He ducked into that. He went to go throw a punch, and Viduya with the timing on the knee. He's okay. No cut. Accidental foul. And when you throw leverage punches and your head comes down, that's what can happen. Rinaldi knows. Gives him the warning, make sure he understands.
Yeah, not as common to see the slipping of boxing utilized in Muay Thai or kickboxing. Puts you in a bad spot. Able to lean into a kick. Eight Limbs calling for a head kick.
Blood from the nose of Gabe. Here comes Viduya. He rocks him with the left hook there.
Body kick.
Bang! Upstairs. Here they go. He wants to finish it. Round 4. Pressing. Inside elbow to the jaw.
Elbow.
Knee to the body.
Way.
Knee again. Rinaldi, good eye. Oh, left
stumbling.
hook. Rocks him again. 3 in a row.
He's off kilter with his feet. Oh, he's eating a bunch of shots right now. Oh, big
Oh,
left head
hey.
kick. Ooh-wee. Elbow to seal the round.
Big onslaught from Viduya to close round 4. And Gabe visually rocked there.
Yeah.
With the left hook.
Back in on his heels.
And you know what? He's trying to punch with Joseph, but that extra reach, that length from Viduya, paying off big.
And the variety from Viduya, mixing it up.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's see
Right
it.
here.
Left
He's happy to take that leg kick and just put the pressure. He wants to punch you right in the face. Look at that jab. Left hook.
Being defensively responsible.
Counter,
Big
block and
kick.
counter with the jab. Putting the pressure on. Left hook again.
Holy.
He was expecting the jab there. You saw him. He was worried about the Viduya jab, and Viduya knew and went right around with the hook. Basic boxing stuff at an extremely high level. They stopped the fight.
I'll be calling it.
They get the TKO, and Viduya victorious again. And I tell you this right now, Joseph Viduya might have the best left hand in local Muay Thai that I've seen. Sal, who's showing a better left hand than that right now in local Muay Thai?
I mean, because of recency bias, I can't say. I'm calling it Viduya. Beautiful left hand work today.
And it's not just tonight. Again, coming into the fight, I told you about that left hand.
True.
And we saw it again tonight. And when they're doing the same things and they're building on that, they're doing something right. It's working. And who's going to figure it out?
Right.
Viduya, dominant here once again at Muay Challenge VI.
Beautiful performance.
And a good stoppage.
Yeah.
Gabe is so tough that I don't know if he can go down. You know, he's kind of that Diaz brothers vibe where he can just eat shots, but he was visually rocked on his feet about 4 times there.
Yeah.
So good job on the IKF officials' part. You got to protect these guys. Let them fight another way. I didn't see what happened in the corner, but a lot of times it's going to be how the fighter is responding in the corner.
Sure.
You know, if they ask him how you doing and you don't give them the right look,
Yeah.
they're going to stop it. You got to be like, I'm fine. You with your eye hanging out.
Get out of here.
You know, I'm bleeding. My eyes are crossed, but I'm good. But if you give them you look away or you drop your head, you don't even got to say anything. Just the look on your face. Because a lot of guys are too proud. Yeah, a lot of guys are too proud. They won't say no. They got their coach right there, but they'll do certain stuff with their body. Not that Gabe did that, but
Sure.
I didn't see what happened during the stoppage. But man, what a explosive fight there for the title. And again, Viduya showing he's old enough and strong and skilled enough to hang with any of these powerhouses in his division.
Another thing about Viduya in that fight was he was running him into his shots.
Yes.
Those knees were
Oh
landing
my gosh. Throwing it at right at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, great coaching there, great management, and a great fighter.
Yeah.
They're still taking a look at Gabe there. He looks okay. He's smiling.
Yeah. I hope to see Gabe back in there soon. I've seen him on many occasions, and he's very entertaining.
Yes. Joseph Viduya, and up-and-coming star of American Muay Thai in 2025.
And, you know, the WBC America team is currently in Verona, Italy right now.
That's right. Doing quite well. A lot of knockouts out there.
Yeah.
Ezra Velasquez fighting this morning out of against Bad Company's top-ranked junior champion, and they had to go to a review. They gave Ezra the decision. They had it reviewed. They reversed it, and you know how frustrating that can be.
I'm
but
sure,
you know,
man.
Ezra, he's going there to get that work, and he showed his level.
Yes, sir.
He showed that he is the best in the world, and he should be in the same ring with those other champions, and he showed exactly that. And that's a good look for NorCal Muay Thai.
Agreed.
You know, the measuring stick. You know, how are we going to do against the other internationals in 5 years?
Right.
So that's an indication. Both fighters talking about the exchanges.
All right, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of action, due to accidental injury, we have gone to the judges' scorecards. The judges have scored this decision, a majority decision for your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Joseph Viduya.
Now, as you heard explained by Derek, our ring announcer, an accidental injury. It's hard, in my perspective, how to identify it. What could have happened to Gabe?
Could have been a hand. They cut his hand wrap off. Could be a hand injury.